Hey bro.
Hey bro.
Okay, so following from the last episode,
Yep.
you're deciding whether or not to attack by the HOTS.
Yes. And now.
Safety first, so send our spy ahead, see what's...
Yeah, we'll see who's anyone's coming up.
That's not for spy, that's a...
No, because I'm thinking, I want if there's not be there.
Yeah.
So.
Army where? Behind by the HOTS.
Yeah, as well.
Okay.
So actually, this is. There we go.
But if we have the walls, or if we're for town...
There is no town. This walls doesn't have any town. This walls. Town doesn't have any walls.
So are you going to attack by HOTS anyway?
Yes. I want to stop him getting reinforced.
Great. Good thinking. Very Napoleon.
Yeah. You got to the.
We're going to get intercepted? No. Okay, so straight into it. What army do we have? We have a whole bunch of armed citizenry, which are basically nothing.
Yep. And so one unit militia,
which are terrible. So really, you should win
this.
this.
Really annoying cavalry.
Yeah,
so
well, you could just chase them down with both of your cavalry squads.
True.
And you've got the artillery, which I don't have.
Yeah. So regardless,
save it first, just in case we have any issues.
Very true. Alright.
Like yeah. Like if we lose because the game isn't fair.
Sure, that happens. Actually, let's see what I've got.
So what's your strategy?
I'm gonna have to see the map first.
Oh, okay.
I guarantee that.
I think in Attila you could.
It'd be cool if you had a selection of maps you do if you're the person who's attacking. So you get to choose where the battle is.
Yeah.
And so you get like 3 possible maps, and you pick the one.
Well, I mean, you could argue that the defenders could choose where the attack happens as well. It's all mind games. And
no, but like the attacker starts the engagement.
What if I pull back and do a Russia, and I pick a new?
Well, then there's no battle at all.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I like this way of doing it. So
it's the fairest way.
Here's the map.
Right, so
obviously, first things first, try and find a little hill for your cavalry to go on.
There's a very nice one here.
You have to rush it up. Oh, that's a really good spot because you can put infantry underneath the hill, and it can fire canister around over your heads.
It's a very good observation. Now,
that seems perfect.
But just because that's the first one we saw doesn't mean it's the best one.
Well, I'm pretty sure it is.
I mean, it could well be. Part of me wants to try and engage them head on. No, it wouldn't work. They'll risk it.
What you could do, if I can suggest something, you have much better troops than they have.
Yeah.
So if you were to occupy a building, and they had to go into close combat, I don't think they'd do a very good job.
In my experience in Napoleon Total War, that's not necessarily the case. For some reason, although that was the Ottoman campaign, and mobs they're always really good in close combat, aren't they? They've all got swords.
Yeah, no, I mean, Ottomans have the best close combat troops.
And for some reason, having a sword just makes you superior.
Yeah, which is not correct.
Yeah, good work.
Because a bayonet's longer. A bayonet on a musket's longer.
Yeah.
So.
It would be different if it was, say, you know, let's separate my lighting. So I have 2 regiments of lighting.
In Sharp's, I can't remember the name of this one. It's the one where he fights at Asai in India.
I've never read Sharp. So
I can't remember the name. Is it Sharp's Triumph? It might be Sharp's Triumph.
Read us, tell us.
Sharp is captured by the Indians, and he's made to do a blood sport for them, where he has to fight massive, great big beefcake Indians.
Does he kill
in hand-to-hand combat? Well, with weapons, and he's given the opportunity between a sword or a musket with a bayonet, and he picks a musket with a bayonet, and it's remarked that he picked the ungentlemanly option because it was unfair. Because yeah, I mean, if I've got my sword, you've got like an Indiana Jones situation.
Yeah. I want to see where their fusiliers are. So they've got their best troops at the back.
Sorry, best troop, you mean?
No, they're doing that typical sort of war thing, you'll see it here.
That's not a bad idea.
No, but they usually don't move these troops forward, in my experience. Like, you'll fight this massive battle.
Well, at least put your cavalry, your artillery in a position where you can hammer them, right?
Let's see, this is the best we're going to get.
Yeah.
So my plan for this battle was basically...
That's actually smart, they're sheltering from your artillery fire.
Yeah, but my experience, my plan even, is to just not get them to come at me, set myself up, and then try and deal with them one group at a time. So I'm seeing 2 separate groups.
Yeah.
So one or
well,
two...
I'm thinking those forward troops would be easily dispatched by cavalry.
Actually, I'm gonna... Right, so regardless. So we're getting underway.
Oh, high settings. 40 frames a second. Lovely.
No, that's not bad. So moving artillery forward.
We both have an experience having bad laptops, don't we, bro?
Yes, we
It's
do.
the norm. So when I got my slightly better than average one.
It was a...
Oof. Like, we didn't know that the troops kind of could move in an independent sense.
What's going on here?
They always move as a block, don't they?
What's this?
What's what?
Can you see it? Big hole in the ground. Zoom in. Spanish trickery. Spanish trickery as well.
Maybe it's like what's the thing the Japanese had in World War II? Spider
spider
holes.
hole.
Yeah.
If they're using spider holes, I'm calling them there because I can't use spider holes.
I can only use lobster holes.
Well, I do like the smoke. Well, the dust even not the smoke.
Yeah, smoke.
Well, the hazards of smoke.
There's this mod called Darth Mod,
Yeah.
which I may have spoken before, may have spoken about before. I'm not a big fan, simply because of how much it adds.
Hmm.
It just drains my system. But having said that, I haven't tried Darth Mod on this laptop, so it might work a lot better. But it's a really impressive how the smoke just stays and clings to your ships. It's very nice.
No, they.
But one of his mods where it just seems to add too much, and I don't know.
Yeah. So.
Are they moving? Ah, they're realigning.
Well, yeah, they are trying to attack. It's a shame I can't ping to show you, but it seems that they are trying to attack this sort of area.
Hmm. What I do is I have my fingers on WASD so I can move the camera fast.
Not a bad idea. Part
So
of my
you're-
Total War style is very relaxed.
Yeah, I'm very into it. That's how you get those heroic victories, bro, like we got in the last episode.
In the past, I fought battles where I lost my men and killed about 1,000.
Is that when you
That
use
is
the
empire.
buggy AI against their behaviour?
No, that's just sieges and Total War.
Yeah, and use the buggy AI to your favour.
No, it's very smart. Oh, is that a general? Is that a general? No,
That can't be the general. They've got cavalry, haven't they? Got for general.
So yeah, they're attacking me.
Oh, great! So you can start
one
shooting.
at a time.
Is
Yeah.
your artillery in position? Yep.
Yeah, it's high enough. So these guys are just getting.
Oh, I get annihilated already. Remember, you want to lose as little troops as possible
That
because
is
you've got a
true.
big fight ahead of you.
What are those other troops?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that time they're attacking me, which I feel will give me an almost insurmountable advantage.
Why?
Well, if they're attacking me, I can just dig in, and that is.
Your squad to the right aren't shooting. Or do you want to... Oh, the rear guard heading off to the right.
Am I right for Afghanistan?
What would you do if you were in
Oh wow.
a Napoleonic warfare situation?
I would do what. Well, I'd do that thing that rich people could do and not fight by paying.
No, you're like how you are now, but
Oh, as a general.
no, as a standard trooper. Would you do as you're told?
Well, in theory, I am an incredibly rich person for the time.
But comparatively, though.
But like even comparatively, I am.
Or watch his canister rounds sail over their heads. Oof. I would be very scared in that situation.
Oh yeah, F1 would. I thought yeah. Well, no, it doesn't. If artillery's landing near you, you have a. It impacts you negatively.
Yes, and I can move up those two troops on the left. Get them to flank.
Ah, they're relocating now.
How's it going then? So, oh, on the far right we have a general and that squad. Other light troops holding him. Do light formation, I would, bro. Means the fight lasts a lot longer, so you've got more time to move around it.
Where's my cavalry? See, originally
Too far back.
Oh, these guys are way too far back. Let's start setting up to lure them into the streets. So we got citizenry.
How you doing? You got Portuguese taking a bit of beating. They've lost 25 guys already.
There they go. They've been to.
Vanguard.
Yeah, but
Can we artillery canister around? Yeah.
I'm worried they're gonna hit those guys though. No.
I don't think they will. Just sail over their heads.
Oh, Fusiliers.
Remember, if it's red, we don't actually shoot. I don't think.
Yeah, yeah.
So what's your plan? You're just gonna encircle them
Ooh.
straight into that building. That bully didn't know what to hit it. Oh, you can put your troops into that building, bro.
The Fusiliers too close and outnumber me too much.
Yeah, but armed citizenry just basically aren't a part of combat, really, are they?
No, but isn't it a negative morale thing to be heavily outnumbered?
True, that might be a thing.
Oof!
Oh, what a waste of France's finest.
Yeah, they're kind of wasting these Fusiliers, aren't they? Like, Fusiliers aren't that spectacular.
I think they're a little bit better than the British line, than the British troops.
But they're not. Well, he's only got one unit on him. We should really be more careful with him.
Yeah, there's like his trump card. his one average squad. So yeah, what I don't like about Napoleon is they don't auto run.
See, I quite like that because that is what they wouldn't be able to run normally, would they? They'd go out of, they'd be unorganised.
Oh, you want to put those guys in between. Yeah. Well, I would have said on the left hand side of the building.
Nah, I got
get them in circle.
What did you have taken? Quite the beating. No, I'm.
What do you suppose? If it's only one squad taking a beating, that's not too bad.
And the Fusiliers are wavering.
Remember, like cavalry could take apart by light infantry.
They don't seem to be attacking. Oh no, a bit isolated, aren't they? Oh shit! Come on! Oh,
take out the general.
Fusiliers are routing.
Okay. Yeah, Russia's cavalry up just do like a death strike across their lines.
Oh, good shot.
Those light infantry guys have performed really well.
Yeah, but they've actually, I think their role has been overstated almost because they've just been fighting some armed citizenry.
True.
But they've done a very good job.
They kept that flank in check.
Yeah. Should I continue? Yes.
Yeah, continue. You can chase some guys around.
Getting my artillery to stop firing now.
Yeah, unlimber, yeah.
Did you ever see the BBC series War and Peace?
No, I've heard it's pretty good. It's essentially the French march into Moscow, right?
It's the story of the French invasion of Russia.
Yeah.
But the BBC series is very well renowned for its description of the Battle of Borodino. In particular, got to be careful. They've got.
When was it written? Was it written soon after?
19th century. I think Tolstoy. I think it's a Tolstoy book. I think, or it's Dostoevsky. It's Tolstoy, but it's written by someone. I'm not sure if he was there, but I think he might have. I think he was alive at the time.
Yeah, I mean, I guess at least if you're in a kind of area, you'd have an idea, wouldn't you?
But it's the television films or series made of it tend to show the battle very well.
Ah, okay.
It's all quite exciting. I didn't notice, but the book or the musical book Les Miserables starts with the Battle of Waterloo.
But is it really?
And so on the battlefield somewhere there's a memorial to Victor Hugo.
That's not a very French name, is it?
No, but he's, I think, they're one of the most renowned French authors, isn't he?
He wrote a whole bunch of things, didn't he? It wasn't just Les Miserables.
Yeah, it's Hunchback of Notre Dame. Sure, the other things that I have heard of. It's kind of come to mind. Go on, good Fusiliers.
I only know of Hunchback of Notre Dame because of a Disney film.
Yeah.
I find that to be the case for a lot of classics.
Yeah.
Like Lion King. I didn't know that was a classic book.
Was it?
No, that was a joke. Well, it is influenced by Shakespeare.
Yeah, but you said it for almost anything.
True.
Oh, militia, got him. See, my objective with this battle wasn't as much to capture the town as it was to just
fight on the outskirts.
5 minutes, no, and then to destroy the reinforcement.
Oh, what, before you knew that? Oh, okay, yeah, I understand.
No,
so how's your army looking now? If you were to,
they
haven't really got any really at full strength, apart from the artillery and the general. One for cavalry.
I'm considering pulling out.
You could ransack it in retreat.
No, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I might just stick it out.
You got buildings.
Yeah, on the defence. And also there's a massive hill here. Put some artillery, because it's usually up way round when you're defending, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's all the same map. So just put some artillery here.
Yeah, could work.
Oh, that's a nice building. Is that the Waterloo building?
Yeah, like in for viewers might be confused.
But
in the Mountain Blade map, right, for Napoleonic Wars.
Yeah, but I think it's just.
It looks quite similar.
I feel like that building is only in the game because they need a building like it.
Yeah.
So at this point, is this getting too boring? Should I just End the game.
I'd end it. We're sort of waffling a bit. Yeah, escape and quick battle.
Close.
Oh, close. No, it's actually heroic.
I took more casualties than I wanted to.
Yeah, I took a lot of casualties. And we're going to have to fight for your enemy.
Yeah.
Could we try and move up our Gibraltar army? Way too far away.
Way too far away.
Yeah.
Oh well, we'll see.
We'll see what happens.
Mm.
Okay, so that's those guys
Actually, it's
done.
not too bad. I've got 407 left.
True. That's like 150, 169. If you were to liberate.
And I get more troops.
That's not a bad idea.
And it also means I can just get away.
Yeah. Well, reinforce them with the other guys. So yeah, this is.
Ooh, I get a general.
This is the core part now of what happens.
Scarellas.
Yeah, these are the guys who can deploy in weird ways.
Is that?
It's worth at the moment putting them in your army, but late game you'll just have like guerrilla armies walking around, which is kind of cool.
That's quite a considerable force now, actually, isn't it?
Can Spy do anything? Can he spy?
But where is he? I could sabotage this army, couldn't I?
That prevents him from moving. What are your chances for assassinate? He could get executed, bro.
I'm gonna sabotage.
Okay, well it's a low chance, but you can try.
Oh well, good idea. I remember in Product War, if you detected and re-entered the town, you got shot, didn't you?
I can't remember.
I do remember that being a rule, and then I noticed one day when I was playing it, like they weren't leaving the town automatically, and so I felt like, oh my god, is this game just being a massive arse to me now?
Okay, so that's that fight done. Good job, Hearts.
One last thing, I might start moving him up.
Nice. Yeah, it's good idea to keep him with your army because obviously as the game progresses, if the provinces become more pro-French, and when you capture it as British, you get a lot of negative public opinion. So, that's your fight done. I'm going to take brief command. I thought you could do it so you could zoom to its location. I might just hold here, wait for them to attack me.
Yeah.
What's going on? So, docks are important.
The recruiting troops there. Yes.
This would be handy as well.
Yeah.
Get that 10% tax increase.
See, I find it funny that you can't liberate buildings for the Portuguese.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I did for some reason.
I guess that just shows Creative Assembly's deep-rooted hatred towards the Portuguese.
I've heard it's widespread. I've heard it's rampant.
Portuguese are always like weird into war games.
It's a shame because I feel like I would love to be able to play as Portuguese in this campaign.
Yeah.
I'd love to be able to just have one army.
Sort of helping out. You're right, guys, can I help?
Or just have a really focused objective of just capturing Portugal. I love get strategy games where you're given one quite narrow objective. So, one I always remember is in Hearts of Iron 3. It's not saying Hearts of Iron 4 as much, but playing as whenever you're playing as a European minor nation, and you're always sort of evicted or government in exile.
Okay.
I always end up fighting in North Africa and having a whale of a time. Because it's like 3 tiles.
Oh, having fun in Africa for Europeans. Dream.
But it's a front line of 3 tiles. You can't go further either way.
Okay.
So your whole game is to break them in one point and then just surround them.
Okay.
And you can't surround them against nothing as well. It's loads of fun. I'd recommend it to anyone. Buy Hearts of Iron 3. I'll get my shield books in the mail.
Okay, so yeah, Gibraltar staying like that. Wellington staying where he is, replenishing. We could move his army up at least to viewers can't see to this kind of.
Because I'm going faster than I thought I would.
Yeah, it's tri-area, and that way we could move. Maybe the armies could meet up around Cordoba.
Yeah, although because they don't start out many armies too. That's the massive downside to the French in this campaign.
Yeah, they lose a lot of campaigns quickly.
So maybe we should just get the Gibraltars to run rampant in the south.
Yeah, do you want to do it? Well, we're moving south to Seville. How's it? Yeah, they're happy. Okay, great. So next turn we'll do it now. And that signifies the coming end of this episode.
Now here's the question: who controls the Gibraltar army?
Well, that'll be a part of your army, so.
Good.
Great. Okay. So next turn, I'll be attacking. Good. I was worried about priests were sort of trying to convert our guys. Okay, so
papists hanging around his own land.
Okay, so thanks for listening, viewers.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, hopefully it's gone well. It's actually been quite good.
Yeah, talk about Arthur's dissertation. Didn't make a tactical blunder. No, we spoke about your dissertation in the previous episode, didn't we?
Yes.
So disregard that.
Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it, and I hope you did too.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.